Hello, my name is Taylor Weldon. I'm the creative director of Carryology, and today I'm welcoming you to the Carryology, and specifically we're going to get into the best everyday backpack. Let's get into it. Now first up, we have the Able Carry Daily Plus backpack. I really love this bag. I've been using it for several months. What makes this bag great is, first of all, as you might be able to tell, it's made of X-Pack fabric, and it's made in one of my favorite colorways, olive. It's also available in 3 other colorways, so 4 total. Able Carry is no stranger to the Carry Awards. They put out incredible gear for everyday carry and for travel. Coming in at 21 liters, this has a slot for a laptop up to 16 inches, as well as a slot for your tablet, as well as all the EDC gear you might need. Now, one of my favorite parts about this backpack is I'm not really a big fan of exterior water bottle pockets. I know many people are. Now this one has what they call a stealth water bottle pocket, and I think it's a really clever balance between an exterior water bottle pocket and an interior water bottle pocket, which is how I prefer to carry. And even though it's sort of on the inside, it's also sort of on the outside. Really easy, quick access to your water bottle. And just like their other packs, it has this really cool bottom kind of suspension system here. I really like that. It kind of keeps all the items from sagging and helps it stand upright on its own. Really comfortable harness. You got those big muscles on there, if you will. But airflow is great, and that's just some of the reasons why this is in the finals for this year's Carry Awards. Who is this backpack for? It's for the discerning user who's definitely going on light travels or wants just an everyday backpack for all their tech goods and all their gear. It can be used outdoors, but I'd say this is more of a city pack. And while it definitely can handle the outdoors due to its material, construction, and YKK AquaGuard zippers, this is definitely a great city pack. And yeah, this definitely deserves to be here in the finals. Okay, next up, we have the Alpha 19er Evade 1.0X. Now, Alpha 19er, based out of the DC area, are veterans to the Carry Awards, and they're also great people. So what I would say that Alpha 19er is most known for is their crazy value in backpacks, as well as their legendary toughness. And while this bag is no different for either one of those features, it kind of does a little bit differently. I'll explain why. Now, Helmy and his team wanted to do something a little bit special for this bag, the Evade 1.0X. This marks their 10th year in business, aka 10 years anniversary 10X. You follow me? You get it? As part of that celebration, they really wanted to pull out all the stops and, go big with materials, construction, and trims on this. And that's exactly what they did. It's made from Dimension Polyant's X-Pack X50, and this is super durable stuff here. It's waterproof, it's crazy tough, durable. Then it's lined with Challenge Sailcloth's Ultra Grid Dark Chili fabric, and I think that's quite handsome. And then of course, the zippers are leather trimmed, and the handle has a leather grab handle here. Zippers are YKK AquaGuard, so lots of great stuff going on with this bag. Lots of features, lots of organization. It's 21 liters, so it fits a 16-inch laptop here in the back. Has a great, comfortable harness, and a nice little feature. Has a little Velcro patch here. Small, not centered, kind of like that. It's off on the side. 2 exterior water bottle pockets. I know that's going to make a lot of people happy. And they fit pretty large size water bottles. Here's just a small Carryology bottle for reference. So while this is priced slightly higher than most of Alpha 19er's other backpacks, I think it still actually delivers on quality and value, just like the rest of the products do. So who is this one for? This is for the carryologist who wants something super tough, super durable, that carries super comfortably, but also, has that nice kind of luxury aesthetic to it. Kind of blends into an urban setting really, really well. But again, it can be used outside. And for all those reasons, that is why this is in our finalists for this year's Carry Awards. Now here we have the Arc'teryx Granville 16 backpack. This is from our Canadian friends up in Vancouver, who are known for making amazing outdoor gear, as well as a lot of great everyday backpacks. Now, Arc'teryx keeps churning out the good stuff, and that includes expanding their Granville line. And the Granville line actually includes one of my favorite shoulder bags of all time, the Granville 10 Courier. And the Granville 16 backpack is made of the same materials and the same style that the Granville Courier is made from, which is why I love it. And that specifically means it's made out of N400R AC squared fabric. And that fabric is actually a waterproof ripstop laminate. That's Arc'teryx's own proprietary fabric. So it's super durable. It won't rip and tear. Or if it does, it'll stop the ripping and tearing, hence the ripstop. Laminated, so it's waterproof. It actually has a really nice matte finish to it, I like that. So then that fabric, which is waterproof, is seam taped at all the critical seams, so water will not pass through. And then top that off with Arc'teryx's own water resistant zippers. So you have an insanely highly water resistant bag here. You know, basically I would have no issue taking this in any kind of weather, you know, any downpour, monsoon, hurricane. The triple thread here of the seam taping, the fabric, and the zippers, it's incredible. Also, as a little bonus, the materials that they're using are Blue Sign certified, and they're made of recycled content, high performance and eco-friendly. While the name Granville 16 suggests it's a 16-liter backpack, I personally find this, I don't know, maybe around 18, 19 liters. So that might be helpful for some of you. I personally like a backpack around 20 liters. So when I heard 16, I was a little bit worried, but it's a lot bigger than I actually thought. And hey, everyone measures differently. So they opted for a very simple layout here. And as you can see, there are 2 zippers. One for the main compartment with a laptop sleeve in the back, only accessed via the main compartment, and then a quick access zipper right here. So ultra simple. And the reason why I love this is basically what we've been calling this here at Carryology HQ is the baby gnomon. And as you can see, the patterning is very similar to the gnomon. Even has that same kind of pattern line right here. Has the dual zippers. And frankly, it just works really well. I'm very familiar with it. It does everything I need without getting in the way of itself, if that makes sense. But unlike the gnomon, this offers a really comfortable back panel made with monofilament mesh, which is very breathable and very comfortable. The gnomon is just a flat panel and very thin shoulder straps, where this one breathes, wicks away sweat and moisture. So who is this for? Now, Arc'teryx is known for making, you know, pretty serious mountain-focused outdoor gear. And while yes, this is made for that, you know, this can go up a mountain, maybe not the most extreme mountains. I find this an amazing pack for every day, for around the city and urban environments, as well as for light travel. And that is why the Arc'teryx Granville 16 is in this list this year. Now here we have the Black Ember Citadel 25 backpack. Black Ember, a Carry Awards champion, makes some of the most unique products in the carry industry, in my personal opinion. They've got super minimalist aesthetics while maintaining toughness, weatherproofness, and durability. As the name suggests, the Citadel 25 represents 25 liters, which in my opinion is the best size for EDC and light travel. Now this also comes available in 20 liters and 18 liters, but for me, 25 is the perfect sweet spot. Now the minimalist aesthetic is something that I really appreciate. It's just my personal taste and style. However, there's a lot of features and modularity hidden right here in plain sight that you wouldn't really pick up on without knowing the bag intimately. So there's lash points all over the bag, here on the sides, on the bottom, and you can add grab handles here, pouches, webbing. You can replace the top handle here. It's pretty awesome, you know, how these laser cut lash points are all over the bag, and they're super functional, but if you don't need it, you can take it off and then you maintain that super sleek, kind of stealthy aesthetic. Now, what really makes this stand out is the materials and the construction. Now, this is made out of laser cut Cordura Velocity Recore RN66 fabric. It's a mouthful. And basically what that means is super water resistant, super tough. It's got a matte finish, and frankly, I think it just looks really nice. Like most of their other products, if not all of their other products, they're all actually seam taped with their own proprietary seam taping technology. And then you add on the YKK AquaGuard water resistant zippers, and you really have yourself a weatherproof fortress here. I do like a nice little feature they have on here. The zipper pullers here are actually locking, so you can kind of weave them together, and then it'll help hold off potential theft, especially with this front pocket here. You can weave this through this little dongle here, and then you don't have to worry about, you know, your stuff getting stolen on the train. The cherry on top is it has a magnetic sternum strap right here, as well as magnetic key strap here. And what's another really cool feature about this quick access pocket that you're seeing right here, it actually has a divider, so you can put, you know, a cell phone or glasses in the front part and your keys in the back, so they're not going to scratch up against each other. I really like that feature, and I think a lot of more brands should do that. Comfort-wise, they're using a dual density EVA foam for the shoulder straps and back panel, so it's quite comfortable, you know, and breathable. And of course, you got a luggage pass-through, which not all these brands have, but I do like that additional feature. And then lastly, what else can I say? This is available in bright orange. Personally, I like the black, but for those of you who want to make a statement, the bright orange is pretty cool. I might have to get one for myself. We'll see. So finally, who is this for? This is for the tech-savvy urban traveler who doesn't want to let weather or their environment kind of get in the way of their adventures. Definitely deserves to be in this list. The Black Ember Citadel 25. Okay, next up we have the Camelbak ATP 26. And ATP, just to get this out of the way, stands for Adventure Travel Pack. Now this pack represents a first time for Camelbak in this category, the super highly competitive category, may I add. And you know, we generally think of Camelbak as, you know, hydration bladder bags and bladders and bottles and things like that. But you know, they've been around since 1989. They definitely know what they're doing. In fact, they've actually won Brand of the Year for our Carry Awards in the past. And you know, that's no small feat. And with all of their resources and their design and their technology, they put everything and they dumped it into this pack. I'd say they did pretty well considering they're here on the Carry Awards finalist list. Something you can see right away, which I think makes this bag really unique, is this really interesting access style. You have a top loader here with a flap for waterproofness or water resistance, that is. And then a center zip down here with the snap up top. Now this is the 26 liter. There is also a 20 liter that's like a traditional clamshell. However, this one's more full featured, so that's why this one is on the list instead of the 20, even though the 20 is great. So while protecting your gear from the elements, it's actually super easy and quick to get to your gear. Quick access pocket on top, love that, gotta have that. Two of my favorite features, you got stowable compression straps. These tuck away in these little pockets here, but there's 4 of those here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on each side. Another feature while we're on the side here that is really nice, you kind of have that like hidden water bottle pocket on the one side at least. So this expands, takes, you know, good sized bottle. It'll take even bigger than that. Just swallowed that one up. On the other side, you have EDC organization. So kind of have the best of both worlds. You got hydration and EDC organization. It's made from super durable Cordura Recore nylon fabric. And as a bonus, the white version, the undyed version, actually earned Camelbak their first platinum badge for sustainability, whereas this one earned themselves a gold badge. Both pretty cool. As you'd expect, it does fit a hydration bladder. You know, you have the access right here in the back. It also has a removable laptop sleeve. So who is this for? This is for the adventure-focused user who still wants the EDC style kind of organization and use cases, but you know, maybe they'll go out on a trail after work and they want to use a bag that can kind of do a little bit of both. It's a great bag for that, and that's why this is in this year's finalist for best everyday bag. Okay, going right along in order, we have the EVERGOODS CTB 26. I'm sure you're familiar with EVERGOODS by now. We love them, you love them. They're always in the Carry Awards. Basically everything they put out, pretty much amazing. This is no different. The CTB 26 stands for Civic Travel Bag 26. And yes, it says travel in the name. However, there's a reason for that. The CTB 35, which is this bag's big brother, comes in at 35 liters. And you know, that's on my top favorite travel bag list of all time. I believe that was in the Carry Awards for best travel bag as well. What makes this special is EVERGOODS basically took the 35 and guess what? They shrunk it down to a 26 liter, making it way more EDC friendly. However, it's also light travel friendly. For those familiar with the CPL 24, essentially what this is a CPL 24 with some mods on steroids. You know, you have additional pocketing here. You got a quick access up top. Of course, you have one of my favorite pockets of all time, what they call the 3D yoke pocket. This is like where I keep sunglasses or other important stuff. But you have this cool organizer panel right here, this organizer pocket. What makes this bag really special, fits in basically any environment. It's really beautiful. It's expertly patterned. Kevin and Jack know what they're doing. You know, this is beautifully well done. It's tried and true and tested. So that kind of makes it, you know, a shoe-in. Water bottle pockets for those who like exterior water bottle pockets. If not, put it inside. Luggage pass-through. And of course, you have EVERGOODS' legendary comfortable suspension with Zote fabric, which is really, really bouncy, really squishy and comfortable for all-day use, as well as their monofilament mesh backing. Very, very breathable. They did a ton of testing with this. And then you have handles on 2 sides here so you can carry like a briefcase. Now, this bag really is quite versatile. Their new fabric doesn't attract hair whatsoever. I have animals all over this house and this thing is looking brand new. Actually, it's looking brand new and I've used this many, many times. Made of 420 denier high tenacity nylon. And there's a reason why EVERGOODS is on this list and why this bag is on this list. They're on it every year. This one definitely deserves to be on here. So who's this for? This is for your super carry conscious customer who knows what they like. They like all the organization, they want all the features. They basically want to have all their cake and eat it too. And this thing delivers tenfold. And that's why it's here in the finals. And the final one here is the Mystery Ranch Catalyst 26. Now this is from the legends up in Bozeman, Mystery Ranch, founded by Dana Gleason legendary pack maker, you know, one of the best bag brands on earth, in my opinion, in our opinion, I guess. This is really a cool kind of evolution of their 3-zip backpack for EDC and light travel. And what makes it really interesting is, you know, Mr. Wrench has been using the 3-zip a lot. You know, it's most famous for the 3-day assault pack, and that's for, you know, military assault, sustainment, stuff like that. But this is used for an everyday carry type situation, and in my opinion, it works great. You know, you got the opening here, which acts as a top loader, so you can stuff bulky items from the top, kind of shove it down. But then you can open this center zip and it splays wide open, giving you, you know, unhindered access to all your stuff inside. This is made from Cordura nylon, so it's gonna be super durable, weather resistant, especially thanks to water resistant zippers. And, you know, it comes in a variety of different colors. I chose this one because it matches my beard, sort of. What do you think? Frankly, I think it looks pretty damn nice. It's a well-executed version of the 3-zip. You know, and people have been asking for water bottle pockets on 3-zip bags for quite some time. And there you go, fits right in. It also has a spot for a whopping 17-inch laptop, and this is fully padded in here. So for those people who want a 17-inch laptop, this is your bag. This does not have a Futura harness, and frankly, I think that's okay, because this is for an everyday carry bag. You know, the Futura harness, while it is amazing, it does add some weight, it does add some complexity, and also add some cost. So to keep this thing a great value for your dollar, using a fixed harness, however, I gotta say, it's really dang comfortable. You know, it has a breathable mesh here, really padded shoulder straps, nice padding on the back, nice curve to fit your spine. You know, it does actually do its job quite well. If you need a Futura harness, that's okay, but this one, you know, checks all the boxes for comfort, breathability, and, you know, keeps the cost low, like I said. So one additional thing I'd like to mention is the top pocket, or brain, as sometimes we call it. Now this is a really nice deep pocket. You can put a lot of stuff in here, such as sunglasses, cell phone, passport, whatever you want. That's the quick access pocket. There is also a nice key loop in here. So that's a nice little bonus. And as you might have noticed, it stands on its own, which is a big plus for EDC style packs. So ultimately, who's this bag for? People who seem to like Mr. Ranch, or kind of diehard, you know, cult fanatics, myself included. This is for someone who, you know, probably knows the brand from their outdoor gear, from their outdoor packs, but they want to have something that kind of fits that mold for EDC or light travel. And I gotta say, this does really well. There's great organization inside, water bottle pockets, the 3-zip access, and there's a great reason why this is on this year's Carry Awards for the best everyday carry finalist list. And now I'm happy to announce the top 3 finalists. Our first highly commended award goes to Black Ember for the Citadel 25 backpack. This bag is fantastic. I'm looking forward to using it for many years to come. The reason why this one, it just has so much going on. There's so much modularity. There's a lot of technology that goes into this, as I've already covered. It does everything I could ask for it, and then a little bit more. And frankly, this bag is just highly deserving of the highly commended award for this year's Carry Awards in the everyday backpack category. Congratulations, Black Ember. The next highly commended award goes to EVERGOODS for the CTB 26. This thing is a work of art. It's fully functional, super comfortable, durable. It has every single feature I could ever want. Like I said, it's a CPL 24 on steroids, and EVERGOODS put a lot of thought into this bag, and that's why it has won the highly commended award in the best everyday backpack category. And finally, our grand champion, the winner of this year's Carry Awards in the everyday backpack category, is the Arc'teryx Granville 16. It's pretty simple. You know, we've been talking about the Gnomon and how we love it so much for so long. There's only one problem with the Gnomon. It's so expensive. You could buy a used car for the price of a Gnomon. But Arc'teryx heard our concerns, and they listened, and they made this, the Granville 16. It even has the same patterning as the Gnomon. The same access, the same style, the same materials, the same seam taping. This thing is a dream, and it's considerably less money than the Gnomon will ever cost. It has a better back panel. It has even more organization. It kind of surprised all of us. It's a weatherproof fortress, and it frankly just looks beautiful. The Granville 16 is this year's Carry Awards Best Everyday Backpack Champion. Congratulations, Arc'teryx. And now for something special this year on the Carry Awards, we're gonna ask you, the viewers and the readers, to comment your favorite pick of the products that I just covered for a Reader's Choice Award. So please go ahead, make a comment in the comment section below, and then based on the results, we're gonna crown a winner based on your vote. So thanks so much.